Okay, so it was late last month when the Realme GT7 was launched in China, and almost a month later, finally, it's going global. And hindi lang po yung regular Realme GT7 yung nasa atin right now, but we have here the Dream Edition. Let's unbox and I'll be giving you my first impressions. Hey guys, it's your Tech Girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So, exciting itong i-unbox natin kasi hindi lang basta-basta yung Realme GT7 yung pag-uusapan natin, pero yung talagang limited edition nila. And it's been a while then since we last talked about a GT smartphone on this channel. But yeah, by the way guys, yung information that I'll be sharing right now, wala po tayong official pricing pa. Hindi rin ako sigurado if this Dream Edition is coming out in the Philippines at kung ilan. But for sure, to those who are interested and once I get the update, I'll be editing this video probably sa description natin or sa comment section. Sa mga hindi alam, what's the Realme GT7 Dream Edition? Ito yung Aston Martin Formula 1 Team co-branded smartphone. And if you're a fan, you would first notice yung team color niya. Obviously, it's more of the design that makes it different from the regular Realme GT7. Basically, the specs is still similar with the Realme GT7 na hindi Dream Edition. Alright, so pag binuksan to, ang alam ko umaangat siya. Yep. We have here the first box that says Formula 1 Team. And may kabigatan siya. Probably one of the reasons why the box is really heavy. Yup, there is a book. And it showcases the rich history of Aston Martin and Formula 1. Ayan siya. And of course, the smartphone itself. It says here it is designed for intensity because of how intense the battery capacity is. Oh, wow! Yep, same color with the box, which is an Aston Martin green. And of course, we have here the iconic wings at the back. And I love the touch that they did here. Iba po yung kulay ng power button niya. Parang meron siyang accent, including yung kanyang pinaka-camera setup. Next, there is a drawer. And, oh wow, ang ganda ng case. In fairness. Hindi ko sure kung carbon fiber yung kanyang case, pero parang hindi. Pero parang ganon yung vibe niya. And I like that there is a cutout para kitang-kita pa rin yung logo niya. Let's put it and see how it looks. There you go. The cable though is USB Type A to Type C. Ayan siya, pero itim. And of course, the 120 watts Realme power brick. Wait, nakalimutan ko yung panundot natin. Baka nandito siya. Baka kasi iba yung itsura. Oh, wait. Ang ganda ng wait. Ang ganda ng panundot. May bago tayong favorite. This one is very cool and unique. It's a car.
It's a Formula 1 car. It's not just any car.
Alright, so I am back after a few minutes. Pasensyahan nyo na nakapajama pa tayo. Importante, presentable tayo sa bandang taas. So obviously, I just got the device. So first impressions pa lang yung kaya kong ibigay sa inyo. But there are a few things I noticed that this Dream Edition has and the non-Dream Edition don't have. Unang-una yung UI design niya. It is unique than the typical Realme smartphones. At the same time, it's really giving racing. And I like that it's a bit on the dark mode side. Now, if you are not a fan of this, okay, mag-alala, pwede niyong palitan yung apps, icons, and everything. But hey, you got the Dream Edition, so might as well use the theme, the app icons, that comes with it. Next is the charging animation. It's also unique. It seems like it has a custom charging animation every time we use the 120 watts superpower aura. Next is the watermark. Every time we take photos, alam ko yung iba dito also loves putting watermark on their smartphones para alam na Realme GT7 shot siya. There is an Aston Martin Aramco F1 Team Edition exclusive watermark. So yeah, those are just the few exclusivities it comes with it if ever you want to get the Dream Edition. But it doesn't really entirely affect the usability of the smartphone. At the same time, you will still get the same performance naman if ever you don't get the Dream Edition. Again guys, ini-state ko lang kung ano pinagkaiba niya doon sa regular na Realme GT7. Anyway, let's proceed now with my first impressions. So, a lot of people are saying that this device is a flagship killer. It's only a killer if the price is not flagship level. Alright, so one of the reasons why it's called a flagship killer is because of how huge the battery capacity is, which is 7,000 milliamp hour. That is huge for a smartphone this 2025. Why? Ang labanan ngayon, kung mapapansin nyo, panipisan, paliitan. Kumbaga, for them, less is more. And I noticed yung mga feedback ng mga tao, hindi ganon kaganda. Probably because most of the time, they just really want something that will last. And I think what Realme did here is binigay talaga nila kung ano yung gusto ng tao. And that is having a very large battery capacity. Thus, the reason why it's a bit thick, chunky. But it doesn't mean it's super heavy. Yun yung pinaka naging worry ko nung una when I first held the box. But again, that is because of how the book is very heavy, but not because of how heavy the smartphone is. I also kind of expected na mas mabigat siya than the Fold. This is the Z Fold 6, pero hindi po. This is at around 250 grams. Mas magaang pa rin itong Realme GT7 despite it having 7,000 milliamp hour. According to the brand, this will give you up to 3 days of light usage. Right now, hindi ko masasabi kung totoo na ito last up to 3 days. Pero yung na-review natin na smartphone before na merong 6,000 milliamp hour, nagbigay ng halos 2 araw, and that says a lot from this phone. Now, the main worry probably for most users is with how big the battery life is, kumusta yung charging speed niya. It comes with a 120-watt Super VOOC charger, and according to the brand, it only takes 40 minutes for it to be fully charged. Less than an hour pa din, which is still near to what the brand promised. Depende pa rin to guys kung ginagamit yung phone habang nag-charge. With us, iniwan lang namin yung smartphone. It also has a TUV Rainland 5-star battery certification. Meaning, even to hot countries like the Philippines, kahit mainit yung weather natin, hindi siya magiging problema. Again, this is what they are promising. Hindi pa po natin ito natetest. Just giving you guys more idea on what the smartphone can do. And yes, buti na lang, it also supports smart bypass charging. In layman's, it can basically draw power from the charger and not from the charger to the battery to the smartphone. Or, mas madaling intindihin, it uses electricity from the charger to work. Hindi na po kailangan na galing pa sa battery. It's safe because it also prevents the battery from overheating and mas lumuma or ma-worn out siya. In terms of other colors, kung hindi Dream Edition yung bibili nyo, may dalawa pa kayong choices when it comes to design. Meron tayo nung IceScense Black and meron din tayo nung IceScense Blue. It's being called IceScense kasi ito yung tinatawag din ni Realme sa design nila. Meaning it's the type of coating that will help cool down the device more. Now, in terms of durability, in fairness, Realme did put a lot of value into it. Hindi lang siya basta-basta malaki na battery capacity. They did input 3 types of IP rating. It's IP69, IP68, and even IP66. At the same time, it also has an armor shell protection and armor shell glass, meaning it can withstand up to 1.5 meter of drops and even has an airbag structure design. So yup, sustainability-wise, ready yung Realme dito. Aside from these, it also comes with a MediaTek Dimensity 9400E processor. Now, do take note, iba po yung chipset na meron siya compared dun sa China version niya, which is a Dimensity 9400 Plus. According to the brand, it comes with a lot of dedicated AI gaming features, katulad ng AI Gaming Coach, AI Motion Control, AI Ultra Touch Response. In a real-world scenario, hindi ko pa po alam kung gaano ka-importante itong mga bagong AI features they added. But 2 people from my team really loves gaming, so let's see how these AI features will refine their gaming experience. According to some reliable websites, this chipset will have the same advanced manufacturing processor from the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but will have a higher clock speed and a high-grade GPU and upgrades to AI power. Although we have yet to test that out, I am indeed very excited kasi performance-focused talaga yung smartphone na nilabas nila this time. Lagi naman pag GT edition, performance-focused talaga. So, paano na yung camera? Obviously, we will be setting expectations kapag ka gaming focus tapos hindi naman siya technically flagship type of smartphone. Madalas compromised yung camera performance niya. Tatlo yung sensor na meron siya. Yung hardware specs niya is a 50 megapixels main cam with a Sony IMX906 sensor. At meron tayong dedicated telephoto camera sa kanya which is a 50 megapixels. And lastly, there is an 8 megapixels ultra-wide lens. Wag na rin natin kalimutan, 32 megapixels din po yung front-facing cam. Okay, so this is already a voice-over, but I noticed with the sample shots I took here in Paris, definitely the smartphone can perform. If you want to shoot macro, hindi niya po ni-utilize yung ultra-wide, but you can shoot macro shots using the 2x and the 5x. Hindi po siya sobrang ganda, but definitely so much better than it using an ultra-wide lens. It still captures the detail that I want and focuses so much better. Aside from the camera output, I noticed there is a lot of camera gimmick going on sa camera app niya. Una-una, there is a lot of film filters and in fairness, sobrang daming pagpipilian. Aside from this, meron siyang parang halo sa ibabaw nung filter na logo. And this has naman the misty, glowy, and dreamy. This is if you want to put halation on your photos. Sa pagkakalam ko, first time ko lang ganito nakita sa isang smartphone. It gives a more dreamy effect on your shots aside from just putting on filters. There is also two options for shooting modes. Hindi po ito isang klase ng filter. Sa pinakaibabaw, meron tayong option if you want to shoot crisp and then vibrant. Anyway, those are it for now for my first impressions for the Realme GT7 Dream Edition. Again guys, first impressions lang ito. So, hindi talaga kompleto at hindi pa ganun kadami yung kaya kong i-share sa inyo. Yung local availability dito sa Philippines, hindi ko rin alam pero malakas ang kutob ko na marirelease po yung GT7 sa atin. But yes, it will be unveiled in Paris for the global launch at tayo ay nandoon ngayon to witness that. Yeah, that's basically it. Again, it's your Tech Girl Mary and see you on our next video. Bye!